Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my part three of my Dollar General preps. These items that I picked up for a dollar each are not necessarily long-term storage preps, but in an emergency, you're definitely gonna want some of these items just to help um, make the hard time a little better, a little rousal. First item I got there was these gummy bears. They have worms. They have all different kinds of, um, gummies and stuff, and they had the sweet and sour stuff as well in there. I chose the gummy bears. I like the gummy bears. I'll eat them. I don't eat them all the time, but once in a while, it's a nice little treat. So I found this, picked this up for $1. And the next thing that I did pick up, I couldn't find anything else that had chocolate, so I got these chocolately covered mini peanut butter graham cracker sandwich cookies. They look pretty good, and I haven't tried them, but they look good. They were only $1, so I said why not. You don't want to store a lot of chocolate for too long. It doesn't have a long shelf life on it, but pick up a few things whenever you go to the store and just set it aside. And when it gets close to the expiration date, just eat it um, or dispose it if it gets past the expiration date. Um, uh, Moving on to the next item, I got these pistachios. They had the ones out of the shells and the ones in the shells. I chose the one in the shells because it looked like it had more in there and everything. And so I chose that one. I don't think buying this one for $1 was the best value, but if you're on a budget, pick up one of these at your local Dollar General, and you can start getting a little bin and stashing stuff for emergency. And then I bought a couple of these, 2 cups of these cereals. I got the cinnamon toast one here, and then the frosted flakes, which they had all the brands of the cereals for $1 each in a cup. I personally sometimes I would buy these for when I just want a cereal and I didn't want to dirty any dishes, so I would use this, which is great in an emergency. You get yourself some dried milk and you make it, pour it in, and you got yourself a bowl of cereal. It's not the most filling, but it should help you start your day out until your next meal. All right, the next three items are going to be basically all the same, uh, different flavors. I got this one for $1. There's 6 sticks in there because just drinking water all the time, it's hard for me to drink a lot of water. So changing up the flavor really helps out. So I bought this for $1. 6 sticks in there, orange pineapple. They have different flavors and stuff. The next one I got was a cherry limeade Sonic. I like there was a few different flavors I liked, but this is one of the ones I picked up. They had a different one, but I chose this one. Zero sugar, so I want the sugars, but anyways, I got this one. The last drink mix I got was the Clover Valley Lemonade drink mix, and there's 10 in there, and it's lemonade, and I like lemonade, especially on a hot day. Lemonade's very good. Could always put it and store it and everything. And the last item, short-term storage for this one would be their classic potato chips, and so they have classic potato chips here. It was only $1. I thought it was a good deal, and it's not really a long term, but you can just put it in a bin and keep it, and you have it. Especially where I live, the power goes out on a regular basis, and so I don't know how long it's going to be out. And so sometimes I like having something where I can just snack on and get me through. Maybe it's just not too long, and if it is, you know, uh, later on in my YouTube series, we should maybe be able to cover some way to cook food. But anyways, these are the potato chips that I got. Um, and I just wanted to say that when I started out being trying to be prepared for um, any disaster and having extra food, I started out with a tote, 18-gallon one I got from Walmart. They used to be $6.99. I don't know how much they are. They're gray totes, and I just started. Whenever I go to the store, I would buy just basically what I've done in this YouTube series. I started with $10 every week, $20, whatever I can afford. I would buy. Even if I only had the $5 for the whole month to add preps to my thing, I would buy $5 worth of stuff and put it aside. Or when I find sales and stuff, I would buy extra. Anyways, thank you for watching my YouTube channel, part 3. Hope you have a great day.